Hello, I am Bishop Michael Burbidge. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to report to you some good news. With God's grace and through the Bishop's annual appeal, your efforts have given dignity, hope, and support to tens of thousands of people who need it right here in the Diocese of Raleigh and our communities. And this good work continues right now as I speak to you.
The Bishop's Annual Appeal is our opportunity to support the work of the Catholic Church in Eastern North Carolina, with support going to more than 30 pastoral, educational, and human service programs within the Diocese of Raleigh. We believe in the sanctity of human life, the dignity of the individual, and the central role of the family in life and society, and so we support these programs, which serve all of God's people without regard to race, religion, handicap, age, or financial status. This year's BAA theme, Rooted in Faith, Revealed in Love, is exemplified in our charity, evangelization, and worship. It's a reminder of the responsibility each of us has to live our baptismal call of serving one another as Jesus served. One of the ministries supported by BAA is Catholic Charities. Last year, more than 60,000 persons in our area received help from Catholic Charities. Katie was one of them. On this day, she's playing the harp at the Durham office of Catholic Charities. It's all she can do to pay back and give thanks for the kindness and support she was shown in her time of need. Katie's husband ran his own business for years, but got sick in 2011, and doctors' bills took all of their savings. When he died in 2012, Katie was buried in debt.
Life can throw you a loop sometimes. And this was the first time I've ever in my life asked for help. And it's real humbling.
Catholic Charities can leverage the monies from BAA to make an even bigger impact on the lives of those who need help. Just over 1/5 of BAA's funds go to Catholic Charities, providing 1/3 of its budget. The vocational ministry relies on BAA funding.
You know, I'm a priest today because of the past support from the Bishop's Annual Appeal. So I have the ability to realize this, my vocation, my dream to be a priest, because of the sacrifices of many people in the past.
Right now, 21 seminarians are currently in formation.
It costs about anywhere between $30,000 to $35,000 a year per seminarian.
And it takes 6 years. Philip Johnson is halfway through his training. Along the way, he's been afflicted with an inoperable brain tumor. His future is uncertain, but his outreach to those others who are sick can be comforting.
That's a special ministry that I enjoy now, is visiting people in the hospital. And now they don't just see a young man in his 20s that doesn't know what he's talking about, but I can share with them that I've suffered as well, and I know what they're going through, and that they can offer it up. Their suffering doesn't have to be wasted. It can be used for something good.
Campus ministries rely on the BAA. Young people in transition from parents to college to the world are a valuable and rewarding investment. It's happening on campuses throughout the area.
We see new faces every week. My only concern is if I could expand the walls. If I could double the space, I could fill it.
Hearing their stories and listening to their deep-seated desire to want to grow closer to Christ is really, it's difference-making in my life, and I think anybody that comes in as a part of it, it can be life-changing for you too.
54 counties are served, 30 ministries supported, and this year's goal is to raise $6,374,554.
I thank God daily for the privilege to serve as the Bishop of Raleigh. The stories on this video are reflections of the care and compassion you have for your brothers and sisters in Christ and for all the members of God's family. Through the BAA, we continue to lend assistance to those who need it. I encourage each of you to meditate upon the gifts God has given to you over the past year, and to pray for discernment and guidance in determining your pledge for this year's Bishop's Annual Appeal. Dear friends in Christ, Thank you so much for your prayers, support, and generosity.